I need the whole pie.
What's up YouTube, it's your girl Breezy and welcome back to my channel. Recently someone asked me when I first started baking and I had to think back about it because I couldn't really remember, but like the first memories that I have of baking was being like maybe 11 or 12 and making biscuits or muffins or waffles or pancakes or something for my family in the mornings on Saturdays. That's the earliest memories I have of being in the kitchen by myself. Sometimes it turned out great, sometimes they didn't, but look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. But anyway, that got me thinking about what recipes I did start doing once I started really getting my feet wet in baking. And one of the first ones I remember, aside from doing biscuits and muffins and whatnot in the mornings, was doing lemon meringue pie. It was a really easy recipe that my grandma did, and everyone in our family loved it. On holidays, it was like one of the main desserts that we would have. So I wanted to bring that to you and show you how to do it. Like I said, it's super easy, not very difficult at all, and it's delicious. Without further ado, lemon meringue pie. Yeah. First, apron. Second, preheat the oven to 325. The first thing I need to do is the crust for the pie. So you have 1 package of graham crackers in a bowl, a 1/3 cup of sugar, just white granulated sugar. Put on a glove because I don't like getting my hands dirty. You can have your hands bare if you want to. I just hate having stuff on my hands and under my fingernails. It's the worst. So I'm gonna mix that together a little bit. A little shake of cinnamon, just to add a little flavor to it. That'll work. Pour in 6 tablespoons of butter, melted, until it's really incorporated in there. Sneeze. Bless me. Thank me. Now I'm going to take an 8-inch pie pan, dump it in there. This makes it much easier to create a really flat surface. Alright, so that is my pie crust. How perfect does that look? Like I bought it from a store. So I'm going to take my pie crust and bake it in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes, just until it starts to get a little bit golden and it'll harden, like I said. And then I'm going to take it out and let it cool while I do the other parts of the pie. Now on to the pie filling. 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. Pour it right on in. Ooh. A 1/2 cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Then I took the zest from those lemons, and I'm gonna put that right on in there too. And 3 egg yolks, just the yolks. You're gonna save the whites for later. That'll be for the meringue. And I like to just use a whisk. That incorporates everything just fine. You don't really need a hand mixer for this, or a stand mixer. It's just not necessary. It's not that serious. And see, it's very liquidy, but that's all right. It's gonna thicken up later and make beautiful pie. So set that aside. Now for the final part of this pie, you're gonna take those 3 egg whites that you used, that were left over from the yolks that we used for the filling, put those in a bowl. I take a 4 teaspoons of cream of tartar, put that right on in there, and you're gonna beat that until it makes soft peaks. Now that I'm at soft peaks, which looks like this, I'm gonna start gradually adding in my 4th cup of sugar. Perfect. You see how they're sticking up? I'm gonna pop these out. And I will not lick these beaters because they have uncooked egg in them. And I might get salmonella. You know the crazy thing? My crust is still in the oven baking. That's how easy this recipe is. I got the filling and the meringue done, and my crust is still in the oven baking. I'm gonna go ahead and set this inside and wait for my crust to finish. Put it in the freezer for a few minutes so it can cool down. And then I will come back to you and we'll wrap this puppy up. The pie is cooled down so that I can hold it. It's not completely cool, but it's fine. It's gonna go back in the oven anyway. I'm gonna bring back my filling and pour it into my pie crust. That on that. And I'm gonna take my meringue, which is still pretty freshly whipped and so thick. When I turn it upside down, it doesn't come out. Gonna kind of plop that on there, and you're just gonna kind of spin and smooth it out. And here's a little trick that my mama taught me. She taught me as a young buck. The backside of a spoon, and just touch the surface of a meringue lightly and lift up like that. And yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna put this back in the oven and let it bake for just enough time until the meringue starts to get brown and kind of golden and pretty. And then it'll be done. But then I have to refrigerate it for a few hours so it gets cold. Ladies and gentlemen, we have pie. Looks like a Sunday afternoon on a bright, warm summertime evening, doesn't it? Can't eat it yet. It has to cool and be refrigerated so that it solidifies and all that junk. So I'll come back and try it later so you can see it. All right, I'll catch you later.
Okay, so special ending. I didn't have time to eat my pie because it wasn't cold yet. So what I'm gonna do is have my friend Jessica eat a slice and let us know how it is, because that's how I end off my videos. So Jessica, moment of truth. And guess what? For some reason had a fork in my car. That's God. That's God. That's God. So all right, go ahead and try it. Let us know what you think, and then hopefully it's not terrible. So this will be a really extra awkward ending. All right, thank you. It smells good. Thanks. I need the whole pie. Yay. Well, there you have it, folks. And get a little close up. Hold on. It's kind of, turn the brightness down. There you go. A little close up of it, because you didn't get the slice either. But yeah, that's the pie. Jess likes it. Oh, thanks, sis. All right, that's it. That's the end of my video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye.